Took a breather and came back in no time. Put the ball in my possession and it's showtime. I'm taking the last shot, coach, don't mind. I'm a different predicament, so it troubles you. Game clock ticking and I'm coming for the W. One man ain't enough, they gon' have to double two. Get ball shot made, all the fans loving you. Time expired, everybody rushing you. Now you done showed them what you about. Try to tell you we was gon' make it without a doubt. Do what they can, I'm already stamped, and I be shitting like Kevin Durant. In the game, ate up. When I steps on the floor, I don't waste time. 2 seconds, one shot, I'ma make mine. Hit a 3-pointer on baseline. They want my spot, I'm trying to save mine. So you should move over. 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 So you should move over.
Yeah, shout out to Charlie Mack, man. Loyalty Beard Care. You know, it's your go-to beard kit. They're committed to making you look your best every day of the week. They offer top-of-the-line ingredients to keep your beard healthy and moisturized, man. If you're, one of those guys, or girls, I want to get your man, their beard right, loyaltybeardcare.com is where you can purchase all that. He's got beard moisturizer, beard growth, beard oil. He's got hats. He's got face masks. So hit him up on Instagram as well, Loyalty Beard Care on Instagram. How's everybody doing, man? We back on Hoop Narrative Podcast. Back with my brother OT. We got a special guest in the building, the Atlanta Hawks, Tony Snell. OT, man, how you feeling today, man? We got a guy that you kind of watched as well.
Yeah,
grow
man.
up in this game a little bit. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Forgive me, man. Tony Snell, man. Welcome to Hoop Narrative Podcast. How you doing, man?
Good. Can't complain, man. How about y'all? Y'all good?
Yeah, man. We straight, man. Just like you said, bro, Tony Snell, swing man. But it's even crazy, though. I mean, for me, I watched, you and Tony Snell play at Westland Prep.
Yeah.
It feels like a decade now. Probably is somewhere around that time.
Feel like a decade.
But I remember walking into the gym and it was you, Jamal Franklin, overseas pro, and then Tony Snell at 6'7", and I'm watching my guy bring the ball up, and I'm like, oh shoot, this dude's a point guard of the team. And I remember that was my first time, Fred. You played with some really good basketball players out of Seattle, Washington, but I think that was my first time watching you play with some guys that I was like, damn, these are some pros that, aren't from Seattle, Washington. These guys, these two can play. Tony Snell, talk about your time, at West Wing, what it did for your game.
Man, my AU coach, Marvin Lee, man, he helped me get there. Shout out to Pee Wee. Pee Wee, man, he put me in his AU team. I played center at King High School with Quad, but he saw something else in me. He put me at point guard for his AU team, so I started getting looks at West Wind. So I went to West Wind, helped me develop my game, stuff like that. But yeah, Pee Wee, man, shout out to Pee Wee, helped me out.
Hey, man, shout out P. And what's crazy was, talking to P when I got to West Wind, he was telling me this guy played the 5 in high school. I
think you told me that too, Fred.
Yeah, it was crazy, that he played the 5. He went to Martin Luther King High School with Kawhi Leonard. I know it's a little history for you, but talk about briefly what it was like, Tone. You guys, when you guys played the Ware Twins in that big game, and can you just briefly touch on that? What was it like? Because I know you were an underrated guy, so did you want to kind of make your mark going against those type of dudes?
Oh, for sure. I knew they didn't know nothing about me. They didn't know nothing about my game, what I could bring to the table. They knew about Kawhi. Everybody knew about Kawhi. He was player of the year that year, but they didn't know nothing about me. So I was just get my chance to play my game and show what I can do.
Mm-hmm. And then everybody. No, go ahead, bro.
I was about to say, everybody who doesn't know, Travis and who's the other brother? Travis Ware and
I can't remember the other brother's name.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know if it's David. I can't even remember, man. Look,
if I say no disrespect, yeah,
those guys were the dudes, and
that's what I was about to say. It's funny, we're talking about guys like that. We always have conversations about guys that was just highly ranked coming out of high school, go to the big schools, and then the NBA career doesn't really fan out. And then, you talk about two guys like, you, Tony, and Kawhi, who, kind of flew under the radar a little bit. You said Kawhi was known in the Cali area, but now you guys are both NBA veterans, said, and it's just crazy to see that, do a 360 and revert the roles reverse.
Right. Yeah, man. We stayed hungry, stay in that gym, man. There's no secret to being in this league. You gotta live in the gym, man. Trust your work.
Yeah, Otis, man, we talk about this. We talk about this with moms. Like, Tony was the most committed person that I ever seen, and me and moms, we always talk about this. I was like, that dude's going to the NBA, and I'm not just saying that, Tone, because you're on the podcast. Otis knows this, and my mom knows this. Like, I've never seen somebody so focused on their goal in my life. Literally, like, we're getting ready to go out at prep school. Tone's on the couch, dribbling the ball between his legs. Like, all right, y'all, see y'all later. We're like, bro, are you sure you don't want to go? Like, he knew he didn't want to go. Like it's funny now, Tone, because you're in the league now. So looking back, it was like, bro, you were so focused, bro. Extremely so. It was good to see that, man. Seeing somebody locked into that level. I knew what you were destined for, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Bro, I'm telling you, Tony, you were many times me and Maul and B Tuggle, like, bro, you sure you don't want to come out? I'm good. Y'all have fun. Be safe. Dribbling that basketball on the couch.
Now
that's it.
You've been in the NBA lifestyle a little bit. Has that changed a little bit? You got out a little bit now, still the same way? Yeah.
Nothing changed.
Look, I mean, I tell you, Otis, he was the same guy.
Like here and there, like special occasions, I'll go out, but most of the time, man, I'm at the gym or I'm at the crib, bro. I ain't got time for that.
Still the same dude, bro. I love it, bro. I love it, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. I remember
some people maybe.
Y'all used to ask me all the time, like, you sure? I'm like, man, I'm sure, man. I made my mind up. Y'all do what y'all do. I'll see y'all when y'all get back.
Bro, we used to try to make Tone, like, we used to bring girls just to say hi to him. You know what I mean? Like, just to see, like, bro, he gonna crack, bro. Never. Either he was on that couch dribbling the ball on his handles, or we was at the LA Fitness once they got
LA Fitness
memberships.
That's my spot, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason. Like I said, that's a big reason why you are still in the NBA to this day. Is just to focus on dedication. You start out you get drafted in the first round by the Chicago Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like going into that situation where they had guys? This is a team who's trying to win now. Playing with Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler. And then having Tom Thibodeau like as a coach, like how vital.
Play rookies.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
What was that situation like? Going to a winning team right off the bat.
It was a blessing in my part because I've been watching, Chicago Bulls. Jordan was my idol my whole damn life. So just to get drafted by that team, it was like, damn, this is crazy. But in that situation, D Rose was hurt. He messed his knee up. And I was playing ones with him all the time, getting them right. At the same time, he was getting me right for the team. But Tibbs, he don't play rooks, but I knew I had to earn my stripes. Just watching how Jimmy Butler worked out, how Luol Deng worked out, all the vets.
You have real professionals.
Real professionals.
I was really blessed with great vets around me, man. I just continue to watch them, just observing, taking notes, and man, it helped so much to get me here today, for real.
And as we talk about that, we know a lot of guys that come into the league and they didn't have the right vets, and you kind of see how their career went just from not having those guys coming in, showing you how to do that day-to-day process, Tone. So I know you having guys like Luol, Jimmy, and Derrick Rose was extremely beneficial.
Man,
for you, bro.
It still helped my career. Just watching them and how longevity they did. It's like, damn, I can do the same things. That shit rubs off, for real.
It's hard to come in the gym and cheat it when those guys are there, huh?
You can't cheat, right? They go ahead, dog. They go like, yo, is a rookie coming in? Oh, he is mug. Okay, he gonna be all right.
Yeah.
And it's become contagious, so you just expect the people to be there, especially when you see a lot of people in the gym like that, always working, always grinding. It just helps you out in the long run.
My friend, we always say, like, it's definitely a blessing to make it to the NBA. There's only so many jerseys. But me and you, Fred, we always had a conversation about, it's definitely great getting there. But what are you willing to do and to make that sacrifice to make it to your second contract, which is vital. And Tony, you got to that second contract. Like what was that feeling like? Signing on the dotted line. Knowing that a team wanted you back around again, and then I was like signing for that amount of money, man. Like that's a lot of money. Like how was that feeling?
Honestly, man, I don't do it for the money, bro. I do it for the love of it. I want that championship ring. I'm not sacrificing my body every single day just to get a paycheck. I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. The money's great. I'm not complaining about the money, but my ultimate goal from since birth is to get that NBA championship ring, bro. That's a forever longevity thing. And that's why I dedicate my life.
That's the T Snell that I know, man. Always wanted to win, man. Like that's kind of why I am the way I am. I've been a winner, but then like going from high school to prep school, I played with dudes like this. I just was so hungry for winning, didn't care, like.
Right.
And Tone could have been the PG on our team full time, but he didn't have a problem letting guys like me bring it up or other guys because he understood if it's about winning and we're doing that, then all that other stuff doesn't matter, man. And I know how big you are on family and things of that nature as well, Tone. So I knew the money didn't mean nothing for you. I know what you had to do for your family and how much your family means to you. So I just want to say I definitely understand where your love is at in regards to the game and not the money.
Yeah, appreciate you. And plus my family, man, when it comes to sacrifices, I can't spend time with them as much as I would like because I'm grinding trying to get this ring. But they understood. They know my passion for this thing. So give or take, it's about making sacrifices. That's all.
You speaking of rings, that's the big reason why you being a vet, being on teams that have been in positions to potentially win a championship. The Atlanta Hawks, you're on the Atlanta Hawks now, a young team, but is trying to get into, they're trying to make that the next step up. How's it been so far this year?
Hey, it's a blessing, bro. The opportunity to be able to, the talent on this team is, in my eyes, I don't think nobody can really beat us. It just we have to believe in it. Going out there and believing that we can beat any team. That's the challenge that I'm willing to take because the talent on this team is unbelievable, man. I just enjoying the journey and just taking it one day at a time.
That's good.
Go ahead, Fred.
No, I just wanted to talk about McMillan. It seems like he's always in a situation he does good with little, and he gets fired. Now he's in a situation. Somebody got fired. Here he is again. You guys are winning. Like, talk about Nate T. Snell. Just like what is he bringing and his what is he emphasizing to you guys?
He emphasizes bringing just intensity on the defensive end, man. Defensively staying locked in. Making it hard for the opponents. And offensively, man, move the ball. See somebody open, man, swing it. Even though we know Trey Young, he could do what he do.
Ice Trey the game.
Yeah, man, he get buckets, bro. He really does. But it's other things he can do too that he don't have to carry that much of a load just to win the game. You know what I'm saying? He can still find his players, but man, he's doing a phenomenal job for us. And Coach Nate, man, he really emphasizes about giving it like when somebody's open, pass the ball and defense. If you're not playing defense, you might as well just sit on that bench, bro.
No chance with Nate McMillan. No chance with him.
Right. No, I respect it though, man. It's a real thing for real.
Yeah, you guys are. I'm looking right now, and Atlanta's sitting in 4th place.
Yeah.
You guys are on an 8-game win streak right now.
Yeah, man. Moving on up, man. Yep. Moving on up.
And with just like you said, with the young talent that you guys have, I think the vets, including yourself, and then I think the solid pieces of going to get shooters around.
Yes,
bro, you're shooting. You know what your shooting percentages this year, right?
I don't know. I don't care, man. All I care about is winning, bro.
Fred knows I'm a little bit of a stat guy, bro. You're shooting 50%. So I'm gonna give you your flowers. I respect it, but I'm gonna give you your flowers, bro.
That don't surprise me because I've been watching this guy snipe since prep school, New Mexico. Like I've been watching this guy snipe, so it's just beautiful to be able to see your work, Tone. Like you shoot 50% isn't just the numbers; also comes from the work that you put in. So that's what I appreciate.
Yeah, I'm not a stat guy at all, man. I'm all about
I
winning,
know.
bro. I'm all about winning. We winning, man. I don't care, bro.
Everything good.
Everything good.
That's good. T Snell, talk about you're in your 30s. Talk about the vet life. What the vet life's like, you being an older, because a lot of these guys are
Hold
coming
on, man.
into
I'm
the league.
29, man. I'm still holding on
You
strong,
like
bro.
Don't
relax.
throw
I'm
that
still
three. Don't throw
holding on
that
to
3
it,
there
man.
yet. Don't throw me in that
Hey,
30 and up
hey,
clip
my
yet.
bad.
I got a couple months left. I'm still
Right.
holding on to that.
Talk about that vet life, because a lot of these guys are coming in real younger, and you've been through
Right.
that rigor. Talk about what you're, just briefly, what you're telling them or helping them understand about this NBA life.
Oh, it is wild, man. It's like when I came in, being like a vet was like
Yeah.
34, 35. But you got all these young dudes like Luca coming in, 20 something years old. You got Trey coming in. You got Donovan Mitchell. You got all these young dudes coming in, just killing the game. And now 29 looks like an old vet. It's like, man, I feel like I'm in my prime right now. All these little young dudes just kill. It's crazy, bro. The transformation of the NBA league is wild, bro. All these young talented people just coming in right off the get go, just going crazy. It's amazing for the NBA, man. It really is. But for me, it's just like, I'm a vet and I feel hella old because I'm with all these young 20 dudes, but I still feel young at the same time.
Right. Do you be feeling like you have to kick that game to them about just the NBA, like how to be, make it as long as you did, even though you're 9 years, but some guys is only 2, 3 and they're out the league.
Honestly, for me, man, I show by action, bro. There's a lot of people who really talk that talk but don't walk it. I'm all about walking it, and if you actually have any questions for me, I'm willing to open up to you. But I always demonstrate my vet ways by my action. They see me getting exercise in the gym. They see me getting treatment. Just little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They always ask me, "Hey, yo, T Snell, what's this?" And I'll give them some game on it, but they got to come to me first.
Who was your OG vet in Chicago? Your rookie year?
It was a couple, man. It was Jimmy Butler. It was Derrick Rose, Luol Deng. Right. It was Taj Gibson, Carlos
all
Boozer,
the thugs. They love
Kirk Heinrich. I'll tell you, bro. Them dudes, that group of guys I had was a blessing for me, bro.
Man,
it really was.
I forgot you had Kirk Heinrich.
Kirk Heinrich is my guy. Yeah, man. He just that whole group, bro. I honestly was blessed to come in with that group for real.
Yeah. That's real good.
Yeah, man.
And watching you at West Wing, when you talk about the the leadership qualities and being a vet, you were never really the guy to talk, but now that I look back, you were always the guy that showed by your actions. You were always in the gym. You know what I mean? Like, you were a guy that pushed me, because I knew, like, bro, Tone's really working. I gotta be, if I'm not at that level, I might not even have a chance. You know what I mean? So it's nice to see you with that mindset, you know what I mean? Because it does push other people.
Right. And as I'm older now, I'm starting to use my voice a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Back then I was, quiet, barely say anything, but my actions show. Now I'm starting to use my voice a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Trying to open up more.
That's good. That's good.
So you're back to the the stint right now with you and the Atlanta Hawks. What I know, Faye, you kind of touched on Nate McMillan being the head coach. I also want to give Lloyd Pierce his flowers too. I thought he did a solid job being at the Atlanta Hawks. What has been the difference in coaching style between Lloyd Pierce and then getting, and also having to get a new coach in the middle of the season? Like, what's been the difference, and how do you prepare for that?
Well, the difference really is, they both emphasize defense. You don't play defense, you don't play. You know what I'm saying? And Coach McMillan, he had a lot of playoff experience because he knows how to get there. I think Lloyd was more of a development coach, developing the young guys and how to get them right. You know what I'm saying? So the credit to both coaches for real. They did a hell of a job.
Lloyd, he did a good job, man, getting you guys getting the Hawks to that level, man. I definitely can commend him for that. I remember watching him in Philly with Brett Brown. So,
right.
Yep.
And so I'm pretty sure you have more than a couple suitors this summer. What drew you to the Atlanta Hawks?
Yeah, I always wondered that too.
No, I got traded there.
Oh, you got traded? Okay.
I got traded there. Yeah, the Detroit, they traded me. So,
and that was to me, that was a blessing for you, Tony.
Oh, that's definitely a blessing. That's a blessing, bro. I'm not gonna play that at all, bro.
Hey, man,
plus I'm in better weather too. I mean, I've been in Midwest, bro. I've been in Chicago. It's hella windy down there. I've been in Milwaukee. It's cold. It's like an hour away from this. And I've been in Detroit. It's like 3 cold places, man.
I said they got my boy, a West Coast boy, all in the Midwest. Man, he can't get no type of.
I get no sun, boy.
Yeah, I'm like, he's a Cali boy. Y'all just doing him like that.
Right. They buy some coats, hoodies, all type of stuff.
Yeah, man. So
would that be like a dream? You know, someone play in California?
My dream is to get the NBA ring, man. No matter where I'm at. Honestly, man, I don't care what team I'm on. Just I want that ring, bro. I really do. I don't care what team it is. I want it. I'm not gonna stop till I get it.
That's real, man. That's that mentality. I love it. Tone, I want you to talk about Marv just a little bit, briefly touch on what he's meant to you and his impact to your life.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Marvin, honestly, bro. Because, like I said, when I was in high school, bro, I played the 5 spot. Like, who gonna want to recruit a 5-man that's like I was a $174, $170? You know what I'm saying? It's like
I was like, Marv, there's no way this dude plays the 5. There's no way he played the 5.
That's what I thought when you told me that going in. I'm like, this man's
like, I was a 4 in high school, but it's known in Seattle because we have smaller. I'm like, there's no way this dude is this skilled, and he was at the 5.
I was at the 5, bro. Kawhi was bigger than I was, not playing at 5. It's like, man, who gonna recruit this guy? I wouldn't recruit me, bro. Like,
so Marv just put the ball in your hands, huh?
He put the ball in my hands. As soon as that season was over, he said, "Look, come play for me. Put me in PG spot, man. Just let me rock." He let me rock, and that changed everything for me. I started getting more looks. Like, oh, okay, he's not just a center.
Tone, your AAU that summer. Your AAU film blew up. I remember seeing it on YouTube before I got the West one. I'm like, ooh, this dude's nasty.
No, I didn't even know they recorded that, honestly. I didn't even know. It was crazy.
Bro, when I looked at it, it was like, I already had like 15, 20,000 views, and that was big. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this dude, he's going
I was shocked myself. I'm like, damn, that's me right there. I didn't even know they was recording me the whole time.
I was like, there's no way this dude's going to prep school.
My mentality was, man, I got to get it somehow, some way, bro. And he put the ball in my hands and let me rock. And that's good. Shit, the rest was history for real.
Fred,
you was throwing Pee-wee, man. Shout out to Pee-wee.
Fred, you was throwing lobs to Jamal. Next play, Snell come down, break down as the defender smooth. Fred will come down, get a bucket. Another play come down. You got a lob, Brandon Tuggle. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, how was this only a prep team?
Looking back, man, we had a hell of a prep team, man. We were stacked, bro.
So I tell people all the time, we was in real. Some of these dudes don't know real prep. We played real. Prep,
we was scary, bro. Looking back at it, that was like, damn, we had a squad.
That was our first year. That was Westman's second year prep, our first year, and we went to the national prep tournament. Our first year, made it to the top 8.
Unbelievable, bro. That team was scary.
Yeah, man. So it's been a blessing, man.
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. And plus, I think you helped me out on the defensive end. Like your footwork on the defensive end, real talk. That shit pushed me, man. The way how you defensive slide, like this motherfucker keeping in front of people and shit. It's like, damn, I need to add that to my game for real.
Hey, man, look, I come from a high school where you don't have no choice, man. I played the 4, so I was a power forward.
I was about to say, I mean, T Snell probably, I don't know if you watched Fred a little bit before high school, you know, it's kind of like the transformation, like with T Snell. Fred, you was a center, power forward. I remember walking into the gym. Wild, bro. Yeah, man. Fred walking in the gym, I'm seeing you run the point guard. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know, like, bro, had that in him myself. Like, you're a whole different player, bro, when you got to Westwind. Like, for real.
And just like Tom said, just having guys like Marv, you know what I mean? When I got there, he put like, I worked on my game, but he put such a battery in my back. You know what I mean? Like, my guy Marv, he helped me, he changed my mentality. Like, Yeah,
Sure.
you love the game, but are you ready to eat, sleep, and
Mhm.
breathe? You know what I mean? Like, are you really in the gym? Are you really putting that work in? You know?
Right.
And I looked up to guys like Marv and even Tone, because when I looked at Marv when he spoke to us, Tone was already doing that stuff that he spoke to us about. So I was like, man, like I got to get to that point, you
Mhm.
know? So I want to appreciate, you know, my dude Marvin Lee P, man. He did a lot
P,
for,
man. P
yeah, bro.
saved
He
my
did a
life.
lot for us.
He saved
Yeah,
my life, literally. Saved
for
Shout
my
out
life.
real.
P, man.
Shout out to
Out
Pee
P,
Wee.
man.
For real.
Shout out Clint too, man. I know I met
Clint
Clint
too,
through
yeah.
P,
Shout out to
man.
Clint too. Clint P. They
He
both
also
CP.
helped.
y'all.
Yeah, talk about Clint, man. Talk about Clint. You know the crazy dude, Tone. Talk about him, man. How he
Clint
helped
go
you in your
Clint
development.
gonna keep it real with you. He don't sugarcoat nothing, bro. He gonna keep it real with you
Fact.
And people
all
hate him
time.
for that, but that's him, man.
I love him. I love him for it.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, he got no filter. He gonna tell you straight up, you terrible. Hey bro, you terrible. You gotta work on your shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell you right to your face. I like
Mhm.
that, man. I respect that.
Was
You
there
don't find
times
people
where
like that.
was there times you wanted to fight him, Tone, but you understood like he's being real with me?
No. Tough love, man. Tough
Yeah.
love. Like I respect it. Okay, I need to work on that. Then got you. I
Yeah.
got you, Clint.
Those guys have so much love for the game and the details. So you knew where it was coming from. You knew they just wanted to see you do
Yeah,
better.
exactly. If they own you, that means they
Yeah.
care about you. They want you to do
Facts.
better. If they
Yeah.
not on you, then you better be worried, man. I was
Seriously.
blessed to have both of them, Pee Wee and Clint. Shout
Yeah,
out to
bro.
Clint and P. For real.
For real.
You know, speaking of development, like I said, you're playing with some young potential all-stars right now, and Trey Young, the John Collins, and who I think is remember Fred, we talked about DeAndre Hunter. I think he's a real life player. And Trey is the one who, he gets a lot of shine, which is well deserved. Talk a little bit though, about the players. We know DeAndre Hunter is hurt right now, but talk about like him and John Collins, and where do you see like them being, if they put in the work? Well, if the sky's the limits for them.
Oh, they got it, man.
Yeah.
All three of them: John
Mhm.
Collins, Trey Young, and DeAndre Hunter. All three of them got it. And Cam Reddish too. He's hurt right
And
now.
Cam,
but,
yeah.
Like, yeah, Cam. Yeah, all of them. Like they really, really got it, bro. They just gotta believe in it. You know what I'm saying? Like collectively, they gotta believe collectively that they could win. You know what I'm saying? They was, they got used to losing culture. Like I was talking to John Collins and Trey the other day. They said they never won 4 in a row in their career. We're at 8 right now.
Man, that's crazy.
So we building that winning culture for them. So they like, oh, this is what it is to win multiple games. You know what I'm saying? And it's changing them. It really is. It's changing their whole game. They being more mature about it now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's good, man. I remember watching in the beginning of the season, and I feel like the little rift between Trey and John Collins brought you guys together. I feel like once that happened, regardless of what happened, I know you don't got to speak on it. That's in the locker room, but I feel like that brought you guys closer. I feel like you guys just took off. And when I watched Atlanta Hawks, when you talk about belief, I definitely see like guys are starting to believe in themselves more as far as their ability, even the redhead guy, Herder. I like
I love his game, bro. I love his game.
Yeah, I like those guys. They've done a good job of drafting young, and I think, like you said, Tony, it's just the mentality, man. You can have the look and all of that, but if your mental's not there,
if your mental ain't there, it really don't matter. You got all the time in the world. If your mental ain't there, it don't matter, bro.
Yep.
So I just gotta throw this in real quick. You're a free agent possibly this summer. My team is out west. Just keep in mind.
Fan, you don't know too many Phoenix Suns fans.
Just keep in mind, because we definitely are in that direction right now, trying to win. And just keep in mind if the Suns make that phone call, bro. Keep in mind.
Hey, let me tell you something, man.
And it's hot out there, huh?
Let me tell you something, man. What the Suns did in that bubble, man, mad respect to them, bro. Real talk, like, and they proven themselves this year, man. It's like, damn, they really came from the bottom all the way up, man. Yep. I respect their team for real.
And I'm gonna keep screaming it. Everybody wanted to see D Booker be a winner. I think he's proving that right now. I want to win.
For sure.
So I like that. I love it. I'm gonna keep screaming it. I love it. So
yeah, man, it's all respect, but at this point, bro, I'm taking it one day at a time, man.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. That's good. You talked about earlier too, is just like how like today's NBA is such a these stars are like start at a young age now.
It's crazy.
What do you think the credit is? You know, the credit to that is, I think, like I said, it's watching the guys ahead of them and you guys. And I think you guys, and don't get me wrong, every NBA player definitely has grinded to where they got. But I feel like your guys' era, it was showcased a lot on, you know, social media and like all that. And like, what else do you think is a credit to like these young guys just being so skilled at such a younger age now?
It's just the versatility of this league, man. Like everybody's so versatile. It's not just one thing with them. They can do multiple things. They can score the damn ball at ease. It's just multiple things. It's crazy, bro. It really is. It's great how the NBA is evolving.
Yeah, man. It's scary. It's almost scary how it's evolving as well, man. Just, you know what I mean? I think also the training as well. Like guys are putting more emphasis on the type of training that they're doing, which is able to give these guys a little more skill, you know what I mean? More freedom, more shooting.
Right.
So things of that nature, definitely.
Yeah,
So well, you know, I gotta ask, you're from Cali, LA. Who is how do I want to ask this? Who is your, I guess, who is your favorite top 5 favorite players that you have played with in your basketball career? You can start from college, prep, whatever.
That I played with?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Kawhi Leonard for number one, because him bringing that team. I was playing center, and he was player of the year, man. Just watching him grind, he helped me a lot. Jamal Franklin, like everybody knows, he could jump out of the gym, bro. It's like he's over there averaging triple doubles over there where he's at, bro. It's like bro, he's a different animal, man. He's definitely a different animal. In college, I love playing with Kendall Williams, man. It's one of my favorite point guards.
Mexico, right?
New Mexico, yep. One of my favorite point guards, man. It's just the intensity he brung every day. Pushed me too. Like he pushed me to another level. Jimmy Butler in the league, you know what I'm saying? He like everybody try to make him as this bad guy. He's really not, man. He's a winner. He wants to win. He wants to win by any means necessary, man. I respect dudes.
Thank you for clearing that up, because you know the narrative was he's not a team guy, but I think like
you know social media, they always trying to find the worst people, bro. I hate that shit. I really do. It's like, come on, man. I hate that shit. Like,
he's such a competitor. It drives people that don't want to win the wrong way. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I'd rather play with him than against him.
Yeah,
exactly. Because he's gonna push you. Like if you're not on your game, he's gonna push you. He's gonna let you know. Keep you on your toes, man. I respect that. And last but not least, Derrick Rose, man. He just his mentality. I don't think
people don't get it. Tom, talk about it.
They don't get it, bro. They don't understand how traumatizing it is to, be on top of your game and you just lose it like that. And people, question you, they doubt you, they say they pray for you, but going through that hurt stage mentally, bro, it's draining. It's draining for him to mess his knees up like twice or 3 times and still be able to bounce back. Bro, it's like nothing ever happened. His mind is I utmost respect, bro. Like
it's crazy hearing you say that, Tom, because obviously, you're my guy, and hearing you tell us that. But when I listen to like the Chicago dudes like Jabari Parker, they talk just like that about D Rose. Like I heard Jabari in an interview, like check a reporter, like I don't care how you feel. That's Derrick Rose is like a king to us.
Yes.
Like, so it's good to see that's how you feel. You're not even from Chicago, but you still have.
I'm not even from Chicago. But I was around it, bro. I was around it. I was around it the whole time. It's just like, damn, they really trying to kill him, and he built tough, bro. He built tough. That's all I can say about him. Built tough.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out Derrick Rose, man. He's in a good position,
Rose,
man.
Shout out to D-Rose, back with Tibbs.
Back with Tibbs in New York.
With Tibbs.
That could potentially be a first round matchup. What would that be like?
It's gonna be fun, man. we're gonna have fun and compete. That's it, man. And laugh about it later.
For surely, man. Before we get you up out of here, I gotta ask one of my ending questions. We talk about Jamal Franklin, man, and and what he did and where he's at right now. Just talk about Maul, like, because people don't understand when I tell him, like, he's one of the deadliest killers that I've ever played with,
Bruh,
like
ever.
on and off the court. I tell people, I watched him tell his mom in the living room in the condo at Westwind, I can't redshirt, Mom. I'm doing one and I'm to the league. Like talk about his. Tom, you was there. Tom, remember when he said, "Mom, you redshirt? I'm doing 1 year and I'm to the league." Just talk about his mentality and how it like rubbed all of us, bro. Talk about what it meant to you, man.
I think I connect with him because that's how I think. I think the same way. We are so hungry and just, but he's a dog, bro. Like he is a dog, man. It's
and that's why when I tell people him averaging a triple-double doesn't surprise me because he's an animal like that.
He's a dog. He's
definitely a different killer.
Dog, bro. He's a killer, man.
Yeah. You could throw that ball up anywhere, man. I used to love that here.
Bro, it's to a point. Sometimes it's our first play. I just throw it by the rim. He'll go catch and just dunk it like nothing. It's like, damn, it's crazy. Like we did it multiple times, and teams knew some teams knew we was playing. We was gonna run it. They couldn't stop anyway because he jumped so damn high out the gym. So right by the rim is alive all day.
That was one of the biggest things I loved, though, is being around, you and Maul Franklin and, everybody, B-Tug, Tyler Reynolds. I still talk to a lot of these guys, Shane T, like,
right.
But being around that, even Luda went to Cleveland. I still talk to Luda, man. Like, Luda, come on, man. Nuno, I talk to Nuno still. Like,
that's crazy.
Like, just being around that, though, like, we kind of like in that year we formed a brotherhood, and like the mentality that we had throughout the season and everything that we went through. Even when Maul left, it was a blessing, man. So I appreciate you, Tone. Even the connection that we shared and how you always motivated me and pushed me, bro. And watching you succeed.
Same here, man. Same here. We helped each other out. We helped each other out, bro.
I remember watching you, me and you, when we killed to get South Kent, and Steve Alford came and offered you right after at New Mexico. Like I remember that type of stuff, man. So
he was in the stands, huh? That's crazy.
Yep. Remember I burnt up Russ Smith. I had 35 and 12. Hey, I called Siva right after that. Like, hey, Otis, I called Siva like, that guard going to Louisville? I just chopped him. Don't worry about it. He's committed. You don't even got to worry about it, Siva. He's not that good, but boy, was I wrong. So
man, it was crazy. It's crazy what numbers he put up too, man.
Yeah, man.
Russ Smith is crazy, boy. But man, damn, we did beat him. We
did. South
Kent. Them dudes.
We smacked them, bro. So that was my little, I had to mention and bring up before we get you out of here, man. OT, you got something for him?
Nah, man. I'm about to say, Fred, we gotta get down to ATL, man. We gotta catch a Hogs game. They got fans, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got fans. Yeah, they got fans.
Yeah. We definitely gotta do that. They said, we know we got to get you out to practice, man. You guys can keep up that win streak going on. Definitely shout out Tony Snell for coming up on Hoop Narrative Podcast. You can check us
thanks
out.
For having me, man. Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, man, it's no problem. We definitely got to run this back, man. Definitely.
Later down the line for surely. Tone, man, keep working. I love your family, man, your sister, your mom, your grandpa. I met everybody down there, and I love everybody. Keep working, man. I know
you got to meet my wife too, man. I'm married now,
okay, man. That's,
congrats.
Come on, that's new for me because I'm used to you being by yourself, man. So
the reason why, because I don't put my business out in social media.
I love that.
You got to hit me up to find that info.
Man,
yeah, man.
Type of player you want to be around, man.
You said what?
I said type of player you want to be around, type of person you want to be around, man. Not into all that like social media stuff, man. You grind, you take care of your family. What else more can you ask out of
sir, man? Yes, sir.
Look,
man.
I didn't even know you was gonna respond. I'm like, Tone, this how you know he's low key. He responded back on the messenger. How many NBA dudes Like, I'm like, this
on Facebook.
Yeah. And then I texted me at the same, but I'm like, how many dudes in the NBA? Like, that's how low key Tone is, though. He don't like everybody in his business, and I just want to do my job, and that's it.
If I rock with you, I rock with you. If I don't, I don't.
Right.
My business and just grind and stay out the way, man. Stay out of trouble because the social media put too many people in trouble, man. I ain't got time.
Facts.
I ain't got time for all that, man.
Hoop Narrative Podcast, man. Catch us on all social media networks: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Google Play. We have right here Atlanta Guard Tony Snell in the building, man. We're gonna get him off to practice, man. Like I said,
sir.
shout out to you for being on the show, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
All right, T. Have
Appreciate
a good
that.
one, bro. I'm gonna talk to you later. Let you know when we're dropping and everything.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man.
All right.
Hoop Narrative, we out.
All right, later.
Took a breather and came back in no time. Put the ball in my possession and it's showtime. I'm taking the last shot, coach, don't mind. I'm a different predicament, so it troubles you. Game clock ticking and I'm coming for the W. One man ain't enough, they gon' have to double two. Get ball shot made, all the fans loving you. Time expired, everybody rushing you. Now you done showed them what you about. Try to tell you we was gon' make it without a doubt. Do what they can, I'm already stamped, and I be shitting like Kevin Durant. I'm in the game, ate up. When I steps on the floor, I don't waste time. 2 seconds, one shot, I'ma make mine. Hit a 3-pointer on baseline. They want my spot, I'm trying to save mine. So you should move over. 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 So you should move over.